What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start. Welcome to the Peter and Al podcast.
Oh, yes, we are back once again. It is time for you to get them headphones in and with them Peter's ad, because it is a Peter and Al podcast with your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., Chub Didge, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. Bruce Buffer ain't got shit on me.
So we recorded an episode last week.
You could say that.
A full-on episode. I thought it was a good episode. I was literally going to text you, hey, that was a good episode.
Yeah, it was pretty good, but it didn't record.
It didn't save.
Did we actually record or not?
There was an episode. There was an issue with Anchor.
It was Anchor's fault?
It was Anchor's fault.
Or
was the app's fault? I don't know.
You should sue Anchor for
that could have been our best episode ever.
Revenue.
That would have been our breakthrough episode.
That would have got us all the listens.
Ad revenue.
So now that you're at the part, so I was just before that. So when you go and we're talking about God of War really quick, as we do. So right, you know how you go and tier. He's telling you something.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Like right before you go back. Like you go back to the house and then like you go off and do something else, and you come back and that's when Tyr stabs Brock, right? So I had left. I had that scene, and I the first thing I told Gabriel was, "Don't tell me the answer, but Tyr's Odin, isn't he?" I said he's either Odin or he's some kind of spy, or it's not really Tyr. And he was just like, "That's a good." What do you think? That's a good theory.
I said that's an interesting theory.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Because I think he kind of snaps or he does something. I think it's when you first come back from Asgard the second time.
With what?
When you have the mask? No, is it when you have the mask? No, because you don't have the. Because when you have the mask is when he reveals himself.
Oh.
So I think it's when you leave for Asgard, or right before when you go to leave Asgard to go get the mask. Like Tyr like being weird, like he's being real shady. I was like, what the fuck, like that's Odin. I know that's Odin.
Well, yeah. He insists on being in a broom closet and
yeah.
Yeah, and he's gigantic.
Yeah.
It's kind of stunning that you don't see it coming soon.
I didn't see it until that. Like,
I didn't see it until it happened. I was like, oh fuck. But then it was like so obvious once I did that.
Yeah, once he like Well, no, to me it was that moment of him like I forget what he says, or he does something or says something in the cutscene. I'm like, wait a minute. And then when he called him Loki in that one, like right before Brock tells him like, why do you call him Loki?
Yeah.
So if you don't do any of that crater missions, like side missions, do you not learn anything about Thor and Faye fighting before?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That you could just beat the story mode and not learn.
Skip that whole
they
section.
fought and ruined Anaheim.
Yeah.
They completely decimated the whole place.
They basically pulled a Namek, Planet Namek.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
And then like the way Kratos responds about her rage, it was like I've never known her to.
Right now it feels kind of like, well, like how, like when Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us were up for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
And we're like, Last of Us is technically brilliant, but I like Tsushima better.
Yeah.
That's how Elden Ring and
God of
War.
War,
You're like, I know Elden Ring deserves it, but there's something just like funner about God of War and prettier, and like the Tsushima, it's like prettier, it's funner.
Yeah.
But Last of Us is technically brilliant.
Better, yeah.
Like the just the gameplay, everything.
Everything, yeah.
And that's why Elden Ring, like the timing of all the effort they put into it. The fucking there's this multiplayer that people love, and they're even adding the DLC. So it's like how could like and
Yeah.
God of War seems more just like a cinematic play from beginning to end with these little side quests along the way.
Yeah.
It's more
I feel-
designed to be fun, like, and more designed to be entertaining.
Yeah.
And Elden Ring's more like they have something bigger in mind.
You know what? I need to play Elden. Like I need to give it a full playthrough. Cause I've only remember I created the character.
I like when I first played. I was like,
The
cool.
The beginnings of those games are always they're always so daunting because you think like it's just gonna be so fucking hard throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
But once you start getting a feel, or you start finding items that you're comfortable with, and all that, then it becomes so much easier.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Because you go through an area and you're like, dude, it's hard just to kill like one person.
Yeah. And then
So you have to like kind of cheese your way through areas. Like you have to draw out a guy. Okay, let me throw a knife at him.
One guy by himself.
Draw him out. And then fight it.
Well, that's how I remember.
And then now I gotta do this 3 more times. Just to get past this little area. Like, fuck.
Yeah, there was like a camp of soldiers where I forget what you watched me play it. There was like that camp of soldiers that I had to get through, and it's like I would get through them, and then like all of a sudden there was like one guy I didn't know was there, and he just came up from behind me and stabbed the shit out of me. I'm like, fuck. And then like it respawned me, and I was like, God damn it, I gotta go through and kill all these fucking guys again.
I love the combat though from God of War 2. Well, but it's same as the first one. Like it felt like when you're fighting like the Valkyrie or something, it feels like a fighting game. Like you're playing Mortal Kombat or something, or
It feels so fluid. It just
feels
so
like
good.
UFC. Like you're playing UFC, you're fucking dodging, fucking blocking,
Especially
striking.
once you get in that zone.
Like I love that. Yeah, I love that feeling of it.
What I love, that's why I've been using the Radiant armor for so long. It's because when you get that dodge and you dodge and it slows everything down.
Yeah, it just feels super cool.
Fuck yeah, you just wail on them. And then I have the one of the amulet attunements where it's like you do more melee damage during the time shift. So I'm just like, oh fuck yeah. So it's like that on top of
Or you have the knob too that when you do L1 and triangle, it does a realm shift. And then you could have the amulet thing that when you do that, it makes your runic thing stronger.
Yep.
So you just do that one that goes whoosh, and then it has the hazard, and then you have the realm shift, so they're just eating mad hazard.
Yeah. Right now I was using, because I have on all my weapons I have the knob, the handles, and then the, what do they call it? What's the one on the spear? I forget what it's called.
Hilt.
Yeah.
No, it's not a hilt. It's called a saboteur or something like that.
Siltier.
But it's all of them are the 9 realms. So like anytime I I forget what activates it now. But it's also just it's realm shifts all the time. So it's just like
mad realm shifts.
mad realm shifts. And then on top of that, I have one of the things I have is like the Storm of Bifrost. So when you activate 3 runic attacks, like you have to
back to back.
Yeah, and like
you have to do the different weapons.
Yeah, all 3 weapons within 30 seconds, and then it's just like that storm just killed. Like, it just does massive damage.
I gotta try that.
I haven't even done that.
I saw that. I got that perk, and I was like, "This is interesting." How fast does it have to be? It has to be instant.
Well, yeah,
is it like a disc?
I think you have like 6 seconds
in between.
In between.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not too bad. But like, so
that's what I was wondering. I was like, does it have to be super instant or what?
No, yeah, but like there's
But
certain
it's
times.
cool. You could just do the realm shift, hit one, hit the next.
Yeah,
or you
exactly.
hit one, hit the realm shift. But now you can't. You have to do it consecutive.
No, oh no, yeah, you can still. But I mean, it also depends on the time limit between the two.
Yeah.
Because like I was using the.
Because it counts the animation. Of
it counts the animation. Yeah. So as soon as you activate it, that's when it starts counting
down. So you have
down.
to do the quick ones.
Yeah.
You have to do the ones that do like explosion.
Yeah. Quick. So like I was using the beam. Oh no, I was using the winner, like the uppercut, where you just frost the axe and then there's the uppercut.
Yeah.
But then I changed it to the beam.
Yeah,
and like
the beam's the strongest.
The beam's the strongest one, but with the beam, like I have like literally 2 seconds to switch from whatever to the next one.
Because it takes a while. Yeah.
Yeah. So I usually make that my last. So like what I'll do is I'll start off with the spear, then I'll hit him with the one that just stabs him a bunch of times, and then I'll switch to the chaos blades, and then I'll switch to the axe and hit him with the beam, and then the fucking Bifrost starts spinning. Yeah, and then you can do it like I have like a combo setup. So I'll do that one, like especially for the bosses, I'll do that one, That's what helped me with the sisters, by the way, too, because it does area damage.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
that's what's good on when you group them up and you can just do an area damage.
What helped me too with the sisters is that the heavy runic attack for the axe, the one that just does that big ass storm around you. So that was I would do the first one, get the Bifrost Storm, and then I would do with all my heavy runics as well, and then I would finish it with the heavy the storm, and then you'd get the Bifrost and the fucking ice. So you're fucking them up. That I only have 2 berserkers left.
Yeah.
But that one was by far the hardest fight.
Which one?
With the 2 sisters? Or the 3 sisters?
Yeah.
That one was hard as fuck.
That was hard. The other one that was hard is the one that summons a bunch of enemies. Like
that dude was super easy for me. The one in
sounds like
Vanaheim?
he sounds like 2 eyeballs.
Yeah, I beat him.
Yeah.
I beat him.
That one, well, I fought him.
I think I fought him when he was still purple though.
Okay, so if you fought him, he was green when I fought him, so I was like, I just quack. The fucking the Muspelheim trials, what's they called, the boss rush. I was like, this is gonna be fucking insane, and they were all green.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, because you're supposed to do it like pretty much as soon as it unlks.
yeah.
You're not supposed to. Go
It's kind of,
oh really?
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating though, having to go and do 2 trials, then come back, unlock that trial, win that trial, then go do 2 more trials. Like, you know what I mean? I kind of
it was a little tedious.
Yeah, because like the way it worked. Have you done any of them?
No, I haven't. I tried one of them and then I died, but I just kept failing. I forgot.
There's the 3 trials you have, and each trial has 3 different trials inside of it. And then once you unlock all of those 6 or all 9 of those, there's 6 more to do. But what you have to do is like you know how there's like the F, the R, and the N.
Yeah.
So like you do F and N, and that unlocks 1 trial.
Yeah.
Then you do F and R, and that unlocks a second trial. Then you do R and F, and that's you know what I mean. So it's like fuck, I gotta beat the trials 2 more times each for each fucking new challenge.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, it's worth it because you get a lot. Like I'm telling you, I maxed out all my fucking armors just doing that.
Yeah, you get a lot of materials.
Mad materials.
And hack silver. And did you find the wishing well?
Do that. Huh?
The wishing well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a bunch of hack silver from the wishing well too.
Yeah, I did everything in the crater.
In the crater.
Yeah, I think when I beat the game, I have like over 1 million.
Damn.
Hack silves?
Yeah.
What about Scap Slag?
I don't know about Scap Slag.
Yeah, they don't have Scap Slag.
No Scap Slag.
Something else.
Anyway, enough God of War.
Enough God of War. Yeah, we got some Game Awards news.
Bill
So
Clinton.
they beat the shit out of that little kid. They took him out back and just beat the shit out. They did him like the guy that rushed on. They tried to stab Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. That whole Dave Chappelle thing was weird because he had a gun, but it was a knife.
It was a gun knife.
Yeah, it was a
So it
knife
looked like
in the
a
shape.
gun, but it had a flip out knife. Like it was a knife. So he rushed the stage like he had a gun, which.
Why would you rush? What, you got a gun?
Yeah, and then he flips out a knife. It's like, what the hell?
How did he even get that in there?
Yeah. He keistered it.
That was at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I think, yeah. He had it deep and
Security was
deep between
lax.
his cheeks.
Security must have been hella lax, man.
Yeah. I watched that, so with this kid that went up on stage, I watched it like 3 or 4 times. Well, first I watched it because I was like, what the fuck did he say?
Yeah.
Like, he had a thick-ass accent, and then he says it so fast, so I was like, what the fuck? Like, I want to name this,
like-
Bill Clinton. I was like, what?
He didn't say it fast. He was just,
Or he says it kind of like, but like, I think it's his accent and like just, I think because he was nervous up there that he was kind of,
yeah.
Was he like a rich Arab kid or what?
I have no idea. But what he said was, I would like
What
to
was it?
nominate this award to
What
my,
was his accent?
To my newly reformed Rabbi Bill Clinton.
oh yeah,
He's an Israeli.
maybe, I don't know. But the way he was just standing up on stage behind them, he was just like, just the whole time just waiting, just standing there like.
He walked up with them, like he was
Yeah.
with them. Or
Yeah. So what happens is they're on one, like, so they have like what, 3 rows or 4 rows, and so they the winners were on one side, and so they walk in front of the audience, in front of the stage, between the audience and the stage.
Yeah.
And this guy came up one of the other aisles.
Yeah.
And just like came up behind them as they were getting on stage.
Uh-huh.
So he just like intercepted them and just got on. Cause I kept watching because like you see him, like I was watching everyone get up. It's like he's not with them there, and he's not with them as he walks. And then like like it's just a quick, like the camera like passes by and you just see him like coming straight down the aisle.
That's funny.
And like he's just walking, like, and like the way he's doing it, that's the thing, is he did it so perfectly.
That's because he acts like he's supposed to be there.
Yeah, exactly. He was walking like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be with them anyway.
Yeah.
And so no one stopped him. He walked up on stage, and then what was funny is the guys who were on stage, like, they knew he wasn't supposed to be there.
Well, they're all Japanese. They don't know.
They might have thought he was staff.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably thought he was like just.
Everybody thinks he's something he's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You know.
It was just a fail on multiple levels. But the way he did it, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Like he just like pushes himself in the way. So there's a lot of people upset that he got arrested for that. And
Why?
it's like, yeah, like the thing is like, okay,
They didn't arrest Will Smith.
that's what a lot of people are bringing that shit up too. They didn't arrest Will Smith.
He did something way worse.
Yeah, he assaulted somebody on stage. But I mean, you don't know what this kid had planned. You don't know. I mean, yeah, he went up there and I want to know what his. I'm curious. It's like, what the hell was what was that?
Just a meme.
Was it just a meme? Was it just like people are gonna remember me?
Fucking random shit to say.
Yeah.
Just to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when those people just run on the field at a stadium.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless we find that kid in a ditch one day, and then Bill Clinton killed him.
No, if he
much
committed
bigger than we
suicide
thought.
by stabbing himself in the back 4 times,
There you go.
throwing himself off of a bridge.
The Star of David carved on his forehead.
Oh shit! Did he sink? Or
Yeah, sunk. It
yeah.
just went right in. Both back legs.
It went into the dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's that whole kid. A lot of fucking cool announcements. That was the biggest thing. I mean, the awards were cool. Fucking what's his name? The guy that does the voice for Kratos.
Christopher Judge.
Yes, thank you.
I love that speech just because he went on for so long, but then when they started playing the playoff music, it just made the speech more epic.
It did, right? Like I knew they're trying to get him to wrap it up, and he just kept going, and like the music just slowly behind him as he's talking.
Yeah.
It just made it like better.
Yeah.
Fucking funny.
That gold outfit was fucking dope too.
Yeah. Yeah, some people were getting all mad that he was taking for like, so what?
Dude, let him fucking enjoy this moment. Shit. Like that to me. I mean, I feel like especially with this Game Awards and like with a game like God of War, where like because I think some of the other people talked about it too. Is like how you know they started pre-pandemic, then everything happened. They were working from home. It was like the whole. I mean, not to say that other people didn't do that as well, but it was just for a game as epic as this, like, and because it was so anticipated and so like there was so much like leading up to it that like for all the challenges that it overcame was like a big thing.
Yeah.
You know, then it's an emotional ass fucking game. You know what? That's what it is. Last of Us was emotional. Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, it had its moments, but it wasn't like an emotional game. Elden Ring. I don't know.
Elden Ring's like doesn't have any emotion.
Yeah.
And God of War is like very emotional, like heavy. Like
It's just smoke all around.
There's sadness, but that's about it.
yeah.
And Elden Ring.
Yeah.
It's so sad that it's funny. Like that like, you know,
It's comical.
you're like almost like, of course, why would I expect anything else?
Yeah.
Other than
Like you just meet a guy who's like, my whole family's been killed.
yeah, or whatever, like the
And raped in
or
front
the,
of me.
the with that wolf
Nothing else
when you
to
find the albinaric woman with the wolf.
Yeah.
You're like, of course the wolf's dead.
Did you guys hear what Kojima said about Death Stranding 2?
What do you say?
So after the pandemic, he scrapped it. He was writing the story
For what?
For Death Stranding 2.
Oh.
He scrapped it because he didn't want to predict the future again. I was dying when. Did you see when Animal? You watched the whole thing, right?
The awards?
The awards.
Yeah.
Did you see when Animal from the Muppets came up?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, and he was like,
Yeah.
I want a game. And he goes like, oh, who do you want? He goes, Kojima!
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it. Like,
didn't watch
what should we name your game? Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that whole animal bit was fucking awesome.
What are the games they announced? The new games.
So Death Stranding 2, but it's possibly the biggest one.
I think the biggest one's Hades 2.
Or Hades 2, yeah.
opinion.
I gotta play that.
Hades is so fucking good.
Such a good
It's
game.
on sale right now on the PlayStation.
I think Gabriel has it.
I'm on
Yeah,
Switch.
no, Switch. That's how I played it. Hellboy. That Hellboy game looks pretty dope too. It's
Wasn't
all
it
done
free?
comic book style.
Maybe I downloaded it.
Oh.
Hades? I don't think
never
it.
came
No,
out
it hasn't been free on PS Plus.
Let me see it.
What else? There was one VR game that looked amazing. I can't remember the name of it though.
Heavy Rain.
Heavy
No.
Rain.
Heavy Rain 2.
Let me see. I have a list of
Heavier Rain.
heaviest rain.
A lot of the VR games that they showed looked really good. Like it's what I was expecting.
Which what are they for?
A couple for Quest. The Horizon game looks pretty good, but
What is it called? MetaQuest?
MetaQuest, yeah.
yeah, I think so.
So Death Stranding 2,
So
Hades
MetaQuest
2.
2?
I think it is MetaQuest 2,
Yeah.
yeah. I told you guys. Oh shit! Well, I told you guys I pre-ordered the VR 2.
You pre-ordered it?
I pre-ordered it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So it's gonna be for Jasmine for Christmas.
Mm.
But so because I just like the PlayStation, I got the email like, hey, we're pre-ordering PSVRs if you want to fucking get one right now.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah, I want to get one. But yeah, it comes out in February, end of February.
That's soon. That's
So,
good.
yeah, so I'm gonna have it day one. Let me see. Why do they have to make this fucking difficult? I just want to see the list of shit that was announced. Death Stranding looks fucking. I definitely have to go back and finish Death Stranding. That's what I'm doing after I finish God of War.
It showed Final Fantasy 16 again.
Yeah,
Again?
again.
Yeah.
What do you mean again? Is it the same footage? Or are they came with,
Well, more footage.
Yeah.
It's just we've seen
We know.
Final Fantasy 16.
when is it coming out?
June
2023.
22nd, 2022.
Armored Core, 6. Armored Core 6.
Oh yeah, Armor Core got a big pop.
Yeah.
From the crowd.
That's the one. Armored Core is the one with like mechs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a FromSoft game.
Really? When's the last time they made one of those?
It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't heard of Armored Core in a long time.
Yeah. But it's one of those games that's been like a mainstay in
It's like
gaming.
Kill Zone.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta make a new one.
Yeah, they have to.
Like,
Yeah. Hades 2. The trailer looked fucking dope for Hades 2 as well.
Yeah, I was surprised it was even Hades too. I thought
Yeah,
it was just gonna
when
be
I
like
first
a
saw it-
spin-off or something.
Yeah, I thought
Or
it was.
DLC.
I thought it was gonna be a
it's
spin-off.
totally
as well, but-
different, like art style or something.
No, it's
No,
the same
same.
art style. Like
New
I was
character.
like, this looks like it's in the Hades world, but it's a completely different main character.
Yeah.
It seems like it's Zagreus' daughter. Like this is in the future.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, I was wondering what it was gonna be.
Because she's got the one red eye like him.
Yeah.
And the leaves and the gold leaves on for her hair.
And then, but you saw her hand. She has it's clear, but it's like you can see her skeleton or her bones through it.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's her left hand, I think, with green, and then you can see the bones.
Mm.
So it was like a spectral hand.
Interesting.
Maybe he banged the ghost on his way out.
He probably fucked Meg.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he banged Meg at some point.
Meg Griffin?
And Death.
No,
What's the Death character?
Death character?
The guy who he plays the Reaper. He's basically the Reaper.
Oh, you're talking about Thanatos.
Yes, that dude. They banged at one point too. The Death Stranding 2. Idris Elba. It's the Cyberpunk DLC called Phantom Liberty, starring Idris Elba.
Wasn't Idris in Deathloop?
No.
I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Yeah. Jedi Survivor,
'Cause it
the
looks
trailer.
like-
It's just a black guy.
Yeah.
But he looks like.
Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah.
Did you ever beat
Jedi
that
Survivor looks good. No, I gave up on that
What about
one.
you?
I beat it, yeah.
You beat it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
It's okay. My issue is that it plays like a fucking Bethesda game.
Yeah.
It feels awful.
Yeah. I couldn't get through it.
I was enjoying it for the most part, but I just felt like, I don't know, like I like to explore so much, and I was like I can only explore certain areas at certain times. It got too fucking complicated for me.
they just have such an archaic like
It became less fun the more I
feeling to the game whenever you play that shit. Like
it
feels like fucking Skyrim from PS3 still.
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah.
Like the way the movement,
PS5 game.
Yeah, the camera movement was very like.
Or like Fallout, like.
Yeah, it didn't feel modern.
And you're trying to make it seem like it plays smooth. Like you could do all this stuff.
Yeah, you could do all this. Like,
but you can't.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how they even make it like.
Because they're playing it on PC.
Yeah. Well,
if you play it on PC, it's probably great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Let me see.
Yeah, because you could add just buttons. Here's a fucking button that does the power. And the fucking does this.
What'd you think of Jedi Survivor?
You know, I like it because I liked it just because I know this is exactly how it went the last time. And with Jedi Fallen Order, it looked really bad when we see it in the trailers and everything, and then the game ends up being like great.
Yeah, it's really
but this trailer, for some reason, the frame rate didn't look good.
Yeah,
like it looked like it was in 30 FPS. So hopefully they ironed that out.
It's an online game.
No, it's a Souls-like. Essentially, it's a Souls-like.
Yeah, it's in the Star Wars universe. Yeah,
oh, really?
It's really good. It's
Fallen Order. Yeah, I'm thinking of. I don't know. I'm thinking of the other one.
The Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
It's not as intense as
That's a
Dark
multiplayer,
Souls.
right?
Yeah.
Aren't they doing a new one?
Supposedly, they've been saying they're going to do a new one, and then they get canceled. It gets pushed back. It gets.
But I thought they were seriously doing a new one.
They've said that more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diablo 4 was a shock.
Is there still a LucasArts?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, LucasArts is making. Yeah, is making the Jedi Survivor.
They make the Fallen Order though?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a Respawn.
Oh, is it Respawn? I thought it was LucasArts.
Yeah,
I thought LucasArts has like they have the LucasArts tag in there somewhere.
Because they have the rights.
Yeah, it's just the rights. It's not that they're not actually making the game, but yeah.
People still like that new Battlefront, right? People still play.
Yeah, people still play Battlefront.
People like it.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I remember playing it. So.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It had its moments, but it was very.
The issue with that got people to stop playing it was the
loot boxes.
The loot boxes.
Yeah, it was very. Yeah, it was very loot boxy.
The gameplay was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it came out, there wasn't much. There was only like 2 game modes, I think.
Yeah.
Or like
I think
it was only 2 maps.
No, there's more maps.
It was more maps, but I think it only had 3 game modes.
But certain maps are like exclusive to certain game modes, so it's like you have to play.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So maybe only the game mode that I wanted to play only had 2 maps for it. And I was like, okay, I'm done with this.
I've been wanting to play the Rainbow Six Siege because it's free right now. Siege. But I was like, Siege. I don't know.
Siege or Siege?
It's both.
It is, right?
It's like Schrodinger's cat. It's both.
Yeah.
It's Siege and Siege, depending on how you say it in the moment.
Siege.
But like, yeah, I want to play it because it's free right now. But it's like, I don't know. Like that game, you need a team.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not good. Like playing a team that I don't know. Like if I'm gonna just join a bunch of randos, I'm like, I just do my own thing. You guys go. I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah.
Like that's what's thinking. So the Call of Duty raids.
What about them?
So like, is that gonna be like an online like missions, or is it gonna be DLC to the story? What is that?
Oh, it's like an online mission.
Is it like
it's
Destiny?
Like a co-op. I guess similar.
Trying to do
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right?
Yeah.
That's what I took from the trailer. That it looks like
no one knows like definitively like what it
it's gonna be
is,
until it comes out, yeah.
But it's like assuming it's like 6 players.
Yeah.
And then they're fighting. It's similar like the DMZ AI are fighting that.
Yeah.
And you're probably fighting a guy.
You tried those GTA heist ones, didn't you?
Yeah.
How were those?
Well, we remember
The
that was
GTA
Not No
heist,
More, eh? That was we were doing a heist.
Yeah, those were.
Those
But
were
you
fun.
played all of them. I think we only played that.
I didn't play all
we had Peter.
No, I think we played like 2 or 3 of them. We didn't play all of them. Though. There was
but
like 6 of them.
But what about the new? Like, didn't they come out with newer?
There's a bunch now. There's a whole like there's all
Yeah,
right now. They're
pretty sure
just
it's
announcing a Drug Wars
I don't
pack right now. That's like going on. Like there's,
We should try to hop back on there
I'm down.
and play some Hasta La Vista. I
Right.
couldn't even find it last time. I was like, where the fuck is this thing?
I tried
On
playing.
the-
I tried playing GT. Well, see, I was playing it on an Xbox 360, so I was like, I tried playing it. and I was like, oh, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah, but you
So-
haven't tried the new one.
Yeah, I
on
haven't tried
PS5.
the new shit. Yeah,
The PS5 version.
yeah. But I was so hyped up about
Don't they say it doesn't even work on the PS3 no more?
no, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
you can't play on
You can't play online because it's too big. It would take the hard drive can't fit it. But no, watching the trailer for the heist for the Call of Duty heist, I was like, oh, this fucking looks awesome. It looks pretty fucking fun. I'm never gonna play it unless Gabriel and Michael jump on with me.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I never really played it.
Like I was thinking about it because you know how they have they have the co-op missions on the Call of Duty right now, and I was like, I was gonna can I do them because in the last one you can do them by yourself.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're harder.
These are like specifically designed for co-op.
Yeah, so I tried jumping in. And it's like, oh fuck, I gotta have somebody join me.
Like you got to be talking like they're gonna be coming at you hard.
Yeah, and I was just like, fuck that. I'll see if I catch one of my friends online. Maybe I'll see if they want to play with me. But but those heists are cool. I want to try out the heists. Street Fighter 6, June 2nd announced. That's when they announced the release date. Kill the Justice League, the new trailer. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, that should kind of make me tear up.
Yeah, it did too.
Because they announced basically with the Kill the Suicide Squad game, they announced that Kevin Conroy is going to be
he's doing the voice of Batman.
Doing the voice of Batman.
And that's his last performance as Batman.
And yeah, so they just like cut all the music and it was just having him read the lines.
Just just his voice.
And then they just say thank you, Kevin, and it's just like
this is like fuck. Dude, think about it. Like that guy is he's like the voice of our childhood. Like really, like even mine. Like the Batman the animated. Okay,
he is the voice of Batman that you always think of.
Yeah, that's like when you hear Batman in
like
your head, it's his voice that you hear.
Yeah, that's true.
Even when we want like a new Batman movie, it's kind of like that's the voice that we kind of want emulated in some form.
Exactly.
Right? So.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the definitive voice of Batman. Just like to me, Mark Hamill is always going to be the Joker.
Yeah.
Like he's the definitive voice of the Joker to me.
Yeah.
Like those two characters. And the same thing with Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn was created in the show. Like she was created for the show.
Yeah.
And so that voice for Harley Quinn, that kind of Brooklyn kind of like that accent, like that's always gonna be Harley. So if Harley Quinn doesn't have that accent, it's like that's not fucking Harley Quinn. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. It's like Mario. If Mario doesn't have an Italian accent,
fucking Mario sounds like Harley Quinn. He's got a fucking Harley Quinn accent.
He doesn't have a Harley Quinn accent.
Chris Pratt.
Mario
gonna
Quinn
be Harley Quinn next.
Well, I haven't watched it, but supposedly there's a new.
I didn't see that new trailer, the Mario trailer.
I saw the one at the Game Awards, but they
What's
said
his name sounds good. Charlie sounds good as Luigi.
Luigi, yeah. I feel like everybody, like even like Donkey Kong thing was fucking hilarious. When he was just getting like fucking swatted.
I didn't see that part.
You didn't see that part?
No.
So Donkey Kong, like it's basically the Thor scene from Ragnarok when he sees Hulk.
Uh-huh.
But instead of what happens is like they kind of push him into this arena and Donkey Kong's under the side. And they're like, it's like fight, and then like Mario rushes him, and then Donkey Kong just grabs him by the face, slams him to the floor, and just starts pounding on him.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't even notice Donkey Kong in that.
And you saw him in the Mario Karts, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks fun.
It looks good, but I'm not a fan of the Chris Pratt choice.
Yeah, I feel like I'll get over it, but
it's not enough to ruin the movie.
Yeah,
it's not bad enough to ruin the movie either.
Yeah,
but it's enough to make you scratch your head.
Yeah,
you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's enough to distract you.
Yeah,
from the actual movie.
Yeah,
but not
like
enough
you have to watch
like,
it more than once to get over get past the voice.
Or you probably won't. It'll probably take a little while before you're like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. Did you see the Crash Bandicoot thing?
Take a break.
Oh shit! Okay, let's take a quick break. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. What's going on, peoples? Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you.
You mean welcome back to the Peter and Al podcast?
So we were talking about announcements for the Video Game Awards. I can't get rid of it. That is.
You talking about? You were saying something about Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah. So, did you see that the whole Crash Bandicoot thing?
That was the worst part.
Oh my god!
Cringe part of the show.
So Crash Bandicoot, like when he repels out of the fucking roof, or did he show it? Like didn't he like?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he repels from the roof, and he's like, remember in the 90s the Crash Bandicoot commercial with the guy in the suit? It was that guy. And he was like, "Hold on, guys, I'm taking over the show." And it was just super corny. Like it was like he's calling for like the rest of the cast, and no one like they don't want. Oh, like I get like, there's like a fucking Zoom call in the background. It's like, oh, they all got me on mute. All right, I see how it is. All right, well, I'm gonna announce this game on my own then. And then it's a 4-on-4. It's like a 4v4 fucking Crash Bandicoot. Like, it was all
I didn't even understand what the game was.
I saw that it was a 4v4 game.
Yeah.
Like it shows people like jumping around and platforming.
Like Crash Bandicoot MOBA or something.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Or is it Fall Guys, but Crash Bandicoot?
No, it's like it's more.
That would have been
fine. Yeah, that would have been bad. That would have been badass. But no, it was like, it looked like you had to go, get the, what is it called, the Wumpa fruit. Like you had to go around and just whoever gets the most Wumpa fruit by the end of the game wins.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like in the trailer. I don't know. It just showed them like running at, like it was like all the different characters running after the fruit, and then like they're bouncing off boxes to get fruit.
It's just for kids.
I mean, maybe, but
it's for Jasmine and her friends to play.
Maybe.
Jasmine's probably too old for that too.
Yeah, it was very like just the whole, like him coming out and the whole thing. It was just like, what are you guys doing?
But also, Crash Bandicoot is an old IP.
Yeah, true.
So it's like your fan base is older.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing.
Yes. Crash Bandicoot needs to go out killing all the gods. That's what he needs to be doing.
So that's what it is. It's whoever has. So what you have to do in the game is you have to collect Wampa fruit and then bring it back to your base, and you have to prevent the other team from bringing their Wampa fruit back to their base.
It's like capture the flag or something.
Yeah, but so it's like whoever has the most by the end of the time limit wins. So it's like you split your team up and 2 defend the fucking thing and 2 get fruit. Crash Team Rumble is what it's called. Warhammer. I know Warhammer has a huge following. I've just never gotten into it because it's a tabletop game, but they also made video games about it, and it's also have like a whole. Yeah. They have books. They have a whole like universe behind it. It's just something I could never get into.
What is it like a StarCraft?
There's 2 different kinds. There's a strategy game like that, and then there's also like a actual
action
game.
And Warhammer's
just the universe.
Yeah.
Earthblade. Earthblade looks fucking awesome. It was like an 8-bit fucking action kind of.
Earthblade?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show the trailer just so you can get it's not 8-bit, it's like 2D pixel.
Was there any updates on Forspoken?
There's a demo out now.
Forspoken?
Yes.
It's Forspoken because the character
is black. Oh, I know, this isn't the one I was thinking of.
The Forspoken is kind of like a Infamous, but in a fantasy land.
In a fantasy world, yeah. The Hellboy game looks fun.
Or it's kind of like a Shield Hero too, right? Like she gets sucked in from another.
Yeah, universe. It's an isekai.
Yeah.
And then she has powers all of a sudden.
They
got that from fucking Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness started
isekai.
Sam Raimi started the isekai universe.
One of my coworkers,
he's huge in Japan. Evil Dead.
Yeah, it is. One of my coworkers, it was funny, is he was showing me something on his phone, and then he was going through his apps, and one of his games. One of them, the game was called The Overlord. The Overlord isn't another isekai. Isekai protagonist, is he? Like, that was the name of the fucking game.
Yeah. There's a lot of long. Like, there's one anime that's called "Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?"
Nice.
Has nothing to do with that.
Oh, really?
What's his name? Rampage was on Brendan's podcast. One of his fight companions, and he was talking about he was talking about like having foursomes with fucking Japanese chicks when he was fighting for Pride, and he was saying how like Japanese people they don't like thick girls, so he was like
you get all the chubby Japanese bitches.
And then he was saying GSP likes big black girls. He was saying that this hot girl was telling Rampage to give GSP her number and stuff, and he was like, "Let me see a picture," and he's like, "She's not my type," and then he was like, "Well, she's like everybody's type." Yeah, so apparently GSP likes thick black girls.
Thick black girls. I don't know why that reminded me. Have you ever heard the story about Ray Charles when he would pick up women? You know, he was blind, right?
Yeah, he would feel them.
So he would grab them and he would hold their hand and then he would like feel their wrist. And if their wrist was too thick, he would tell them, he would just let them go and just, I gotta go. Because if their wrist was too thick,
he wouldn't flirt with them.
Yeah, he wouldn't flirt with them because that means they were too big for him.
Yeah.
He didn't like big girls. So like, if their wrist felt too thick, he was done.
Then they were too thick everywhere else.
Exactly.
I think he would just be able to smell the difference. That's the name of that episode.
Oh my god. What do you think of the Hellboy trailer?
I wasn't interested in it.
Really?
Game? A game? Oh.
But
Did they have another game before? Did they do a game before?
I don't think so. They might have done one for one of the movies, but
think
it's
so.
like probably a garbage game because it was based off a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. My first thought looking at it was like it's like a Telltale game.
That's what that was my first thought as well. But like when you see the actual action of the game, well, I don't know if that's a cutscene. They don't really show you.
Well, it looks choppy because it's like, or like it looks cool when he hits him. He hits him with like a 3 combo or whatever. And then there's like a weird like choppy cutscene where he's just like running to the next area to fight the guy. I'm like, this looks.
I hope it's not
bad to me.
I hope it's not a Telltale game, but let's see here.
Maybe that's just the way the trailer was edited.
It says it's supposed to be a roguelike, it says.
A roguelike?
Yeah.
That'd be cool, but still.
Skip ad,
Can it be better than
motherfucker.
Hades or Returnal?
Possibly.
Yeah, no. I feel like it's gonna go more the routes of that one game.
It's just that one game.
That nobody remembers. You remember that one that looked good?
Deep down?
Nah, it was like in the
Heavy
forest
Rain?
and stuff.
Heavy rain.
And you had guns. It was in the forest, and you were like, it was like World War II era or something.
Oh, Remnant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which got a sequel.
Yeah, they announced the sequel for it
really?
today. Or at the Game Awards.
I heard it was bad though when it came out, right? But did they fix it?
I don't know, but there's
Maybe
a
they
lot of
didn't
people
give
who
up.
like really love it.
Maybe they didn't give up on it like fucking EA gave. Like the EA gave up on Anthem.
Yeah. This is the Hellboy trailer. To me, I mean, because it looks like the comic. That's what the comics look like.
Yeah.
Like
So-
you just didn't describe it to us frame by frame.
Because, shut up.
Because we never let him put us back in the second place.
Yeah.
Like, I like the art style. It looks cool.
Yeah. But yeah, the art style is that's directly from the
Cel-shaded?
comic books. Yeah. So I mean,
Those eyes looked weird.
well, I mean that's how they do.
I put it on the box.
Yeah, my goddamn. So no, my cameras at home, like with the rain, it thinks the rain is people. Like so, it's just like
The rain is people.
is
that a wolver?
It looks like a
It's a
wolver.
wolver.
Is fucking
Yeah,
Hellboy gonna rip?
he's gonna rip his jaw. Yes. But I mean, I think the art is what's getting me because like it's literally straight from the comic.
That's pretty cool. I like a lot of black that they decide to go with.
Well, see,
Yeah, it's really cool. The art style is pretty sick.
The way they do the comics is it's the same way they did the Batman animated series. They start with the black page.
It's like right here, like
Yeah.
what's going on here? Like,
it does seem like Telltale. That was weird.
Yeah, that whole that transition.
It seems like a phone game.
Almost does, but yeah, no, it's PS4, PS5. It's all the
the
major consoles.
I'm on Gabriel's side here. I'm suspicious. Like, this is weird. Something's fishy.
What else?
A lot of these game trailers that they come out on these things are like like they bought the ad space. You know?
Yeah.
It's not like the game trade. Like, this isn't not what they're pushing. Like, oh, these are these great games coming out. No, it's like they bought the ad space for you guys to put the trailer out. You know.
I would say it's a little more like these are handpicked to a certain degree, because this guy Jeff Keighley, he's been in the industry for a long time. He knows what people are itching to see or are gonna like to see, right?
Yeah.
And he's so that's why Kojima's like very close to this guy. He always announces games for him.
Yeah, the Game Awards.
I would say the stuff where it's like an ad, like definite ad stuff, is like in the Game Awards there was like literal like
ads in between awards. Those were like ads,
but they were like gamer related.
Yeah. What was the other one? Replaced. That was the pixelized like action game that was like, holy shit, this looks fucking awesome. It's like it looked like pixelized Cyberpunk. It was near the end of the show. I don't know if you saw it.
I guess I didn't see.
It looked fucking cool as shit. I was like, oh my god, this looks amazing. I was just busting nuts all over it.
So did anybody do a review of the demo? The Forspoken demo?
No, I didn't know it was available now. I thought it was like...
Yeah, they announced it, but yeah, it was kind of vague wording in the thing. It was like...
Look up demo review, Forspoken demo. People give demo ratings. They usually give them bad ratings because they think that's what the game's going to be like.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, this game's only 10 minutes long.
Like, I forgot what game they gave the demo. They gave the demo a bad review. You're like, dude,
you want me to pay $70 for a 10-minute game?
Mixed reviews following demo release. The parkour is fun.
Hardcore.
The audience is divided. They don't like that she's black.
How dare they make it?
If only this character was white, this game would be a 10.
That means this game's about to be fire.
That's hilarious. Did you see?
A lot of people don't like Frey, which is the protagonist.
Because she's black. Because she's like a black dyke.
They're saying that her dialogue is unfunny, needlessly mean, or both.
She's a black dyke.
Yeah,
that's
I
why
guess.
they don't like they don't like the fact that she's black. Two, they don't like the fact that she's gay.
This review says the combat isn't
3,
challenging.
they don't like
she's black and I don't have a shot.
3, they don't like the fact that she's wearing Vans the entire game.
And they also don't like that she has melanin.
They don't like her bushy hair.
Did they mention that she's too dark? I think every other thing is. Also, she's black.
Her hair's very wiry.
Yeah, they're saying the combat's repetitive. I want to play it. The world feels barren and uninteresting.
Oh, that's a demo. Dude.
This is a demo, yeah. Like this is like
you can't say that.
Yeah.
It's only 10 minutes long.
And they're saying, okay, and some people are complaining that, like the combat doesn't make sense. And then this person responds and says, it's because the demo starts you off with powers already unlocked. And they don't explain shit, like, you know?
They say the game's was like, I've been playing this 10-minute demo for 3 hours, and I find it very repetitive.
Very repetitive, exactly.
Yeah, you can't say it was repetitive, dude, it's 10 minutes. Or it's a demo.
Yeah. People are shitting on the demo.
Yeah, it's always bad reviews for demos.
Yeah.
demos.
Let me see. We talked about Idris Elba. We talked about
This ain't even betas. Everyone was
everyone's always shitting.
So was there a trailer for that Idris shit? Like actual gameplay?
for the Cyberpunk. Not there's no game.
Well,
Well, I think there's gameplay, but not of Idris.
Yeah, it's just.
But
Was there a story clip? It was just like...
it's
well, it's like Johnny Silverhand talking, and
Is Idris like the drummer in the band?
No, he's a detective. It seems like, or like an agent.
That would be
FBI
cool if he
agent.
was like the drummer.
we
Yeah.
just started meeting all the bandmates.
That'd be cool.
And then he's a badass too. Like he's more badass.
Yeah, each member just gets more and more badasses.
The most badass is the bassist.
Yeah, I was like gonna say that right now too.
It's not the
No,
bassist, it's the keyboard
guy.
guy.
No, it's a triangle. It's a cowbell. It's a cowbell guy. And it looks like Will Ferrell.
You know, I think in my head the reason the bassist is I was thinking of what's his name from Warboy, like the way he fucking gets down on that fucking bass.
Oscar?
Yeah. He gets down on that fucking bass and he's just fucking like he's jumping all over the place and just like he's but fuck he doesn't lose that fucking rhythm.
Yeah.
He's on it and he's all over the fucking place. Like shit. It's like fucking lucha libre fucking. Last week, we talked about it last week, but no one heard it. Wonder Woman 3 is officially canceled.
So what?
But so on top of that,
They're canceling every DC product.
basically
That
everything.
isn't the
Were they
Flash.
working on it?
They were working on it. Well, they were working on the script, and apparently, so what's her name? Patty.
Pimlet? Did you watch fights last night?
Yes, I did.
Did you think Patty won?
No,
I thought he lost.
I thought I didn't think.
I thought he won like the second round.
Yeah. I don't think. Well, in the main, I don't think. I mean, it was close, but I wouldn't have given it a draw. I would have given it to what's the name?
I thought the Russian dude won, right?
Yeah.
I thought he won the first.
The first was I feel like the first could have gone either way, but yeah, I think he might have like edged it.
He won the first and then
the last three,
fourth and fifth.
Yeah.
I thought Jan won 2 and 3. But even 3 could have went.
No,
3 was pretty close.
Yeah.
Even though he was landing those nasty leg kicks,
Those-
he
yeah.
still, he got taken down.
He got taken down, and he was once he was on the ground, that was it.
It was only like a couple like 30 or 20,
Yeah,
30
yeah.
seconds, but still,
Yeah.
it counted.
Yeah.
And then he did land a couple leg kicks, but the other guy landed some punches too.
Yeah.
Dude, he was fucking his legs up. I can't believe he
Dude,
was able to fight through that, dude.
Dude, that was like, but it wasn't the second round when he got kicked and he just kind of like stopped and stumbled and just like, what the
He
fuck?
just look at you. I'm like, why are you so weak?
I'm like, why are you kicking my leg so much? Stop.
Yeah, dude, I hate leg kicks, dude. They fucking suck.
I thought we said no leg kicks. But so there's a list of movies that DC has canceled. Wonder Woman. There,
Batgirl, was it?
Batman Beyond, starring Michael Keaton.
Keaton.
Oh, yeah. From 30 years ago.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be a Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond, yeah, and Michael Keaton would have played Bruce Wayne, and then they would have had.
Oh, he'd been old, and then
They would have brought in someone to play Batman,
that's cool.
but not no more. Man of Steel 2. They're not saying it's canceled, but they're not saying that they're making it either.
What, Man of Steel 2?
Well,
Or
it's still like being argued among, I guess, like the executives whether or not Henry Cavill's gonna come back.
Yeah, they're like, is he back? Is he not? And they're like, we don't fucking know. Like,
I think James Gunn doesn't care for him coming back.
yeah,
And
but The Rock is like,
The Rock is like,
we're bringing the fucker back.
because The Rock survives off of the star power.
Yes. But the rumor
and James
is
Gunn survives and eats off of good story.
yes. Jason Momoa, Aquaman is rumored to be canceled.
what?
The Jason Momoa Aquaman sequel. Is rumored.
That was the first one?
There would have been a third movie, right?
Yeah.
Third.
Oh.
Black
Yeah.
Adam is
I blame it on Amber.
yeah. Black Adam 2 is unlikely to happen now as well.
Good. That shit was terrible.
I want to finish watching it.
That was bad.
That's pretty bad.
I don't know, like... I agree with this guy canceling everything, because everything's bad.
Yeah. Let's start over.
Even cancel Batman.
They need to start over. I mean, it's nothing. They haven't had anything good.
They need,
Other
they
than
need to do
Suicide
the
Squad.
exact opposite of DC of Disney.
Yeah.
Because Disney's not going to do what they can do.
Yeah.
They're not going to do.
Rated R. They're not.
They're not going to do. What's his name? John Cena.
Oh, Peacemaker.
They're not going to do Peacemaker.
They're not gonna do They're not gonna do anything. Like as raunchy as like a Deadpool get, they're not gonna do fucking.
And
Deadpool.
Peacemakers and that last Justice League is the only like superhero movie I've liked since.
Not Justice League.
Endgame.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Yeah, since.
Wait, was that the Suicide Squad or is that just Suicide
That's
Squad?
just Suicide Squad.
Okay. Because the first one is the Suicide Squad.
And Peacemaker's better than.
That one doesn't
Yeah.
exist. The only Suicide Squad is the good one.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically it's a sequel because they bring back those characters and then
Yeah, they did. They.
like Rick Flag and
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't acknowledge.
But they don't acknowledge what happened.
yeah, they don't. They just
Yeah, like
bring
Rick Flag's not even like depressed that Enchantress is gone or whatever. Like,
Well, no, but she survived. Remember, they got rid of. Well,
yeah, but what happened to her?
I don't know. That's the thing. They
Yeah,
got rid of the
yeah.
Enchantress,
That's
so
what.
they
Like
don't-
it could have been anything. Like they just had this existing
it's a different
relationship.
Earth. Yeah.
You know, but it doesn't imply that any of that other stuff happened.
No, what happened is when she wasn't possessed anymore, she realized she didn't really like Rick Flag. She got
And it's just fucking.
the Enchantress was into Rick Flag, not.
What was that one? Oh, the guy who fucking was the Pierce Brosnan character in Black Adam. That guy's
Dr.
fucking
Fate.
sucks. That guy's,
Dr.
that's a terrible person to have in a movie.
Dr. Fate, I mean, he's a cool
He always
character.
has to carry that stupid thing.
Yeah, I
around.
don't understand why he was carrying the helmet
That
all the
shit
fucking
looks
time.
retarded.
It's because Pierce Brosnan didn't want to be just the guy with the mask. He wanted to be.
Hey, what's up with fucking? I like how they have the mask, Loki's mask.
Yeah, I haven't got into. Yeah, yeah, it's
From the
fucking the
mask.
It's like
From
yeah,
Jim Carrey.
he's gonna come out in the yellow fucking zoot suit.
Somebody.
That'd be awesome.
At the end of the game, the end credits, he comes out just.
When they look through it, when he looks through it, that's all you see. You just see him like fucking dancing around.
You just see.
They call
My
me
name is Cuban Pete. Yeah.
I'm the king of the rumba.
How come nobody's done that?
Kratos is just looking at him. Boy.
No, he just goes.
Oh man, last week we were talking about some of the good fucking comments on God of War. With the beard, did you get that one yet, Meeks? They're in the boat and Atreus asks Kratos. He goes, "When will do you think I'll ever have a beard like yours?" And he just goes, "No." Then there's one where he's like, "You guys think I should grow my hair out?" And Mimir says, "You're asking that from us?"
I like when Mimir finds a riddle that he likes.
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
Oh yeah.
But there was one where he asked him a riddle and then he goes, silence. And he's like, you're right.
You're right, yeah. And he goes,
I
I
wasn't
wasn't answering that. Did he ever answer Brock's riddle?
I don't remember. No, Brock died.
No. Well, for you guys, he hasn't answered it yet.
Oh.
It's sad though.
Oh. God damn it. Dude, I'm bummed that Brock died.
He was my favorite.
Yeah, And, well, you know what? I was extra bummed because like Brock died and I just got a fucking I had a couple flames to upgrade my weapons. Like fuck, I didn't upgrade my weapons. and then Cinder's not doing shit. Like, God damn it! Like, how am I gonna upgrade my shit? God damn it, Brock!
But then Linda comes around.
Yeah, she comes. She takes over.
Linda's great too.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's always fucking thirsty for Kratos.
Yeah, for Atreus too.
Yeah.
There's that scene when they first met. She was like, "Yeah, I took him in the back and checked him out."
Yeah.
She was like, "He was like, you checked him out."
Yeah.
There's one though where he Atreus asks Kratos, he goes, "When am I gonna look like you?" He goes, "What do you mean?" And he says, like, "When am I gonna get muscles?" And he's like, "When you earn them." And he goes, "But like we're already strong." And then like he talks about Thor being strong, but he doesn't have the body like you. And he was like, and then Mimir says, "You can already have the god of the strength of a god, but if you want the body of a god, you better start picking up heavy things and putting them back down."
Yeah. You want to say it with a Scottish accent.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's not as good.
sounds good with that. Yeah.
It just sounds like you're trying to make a fitness
joke.
YouTube.
Yeah. What else we got? Okay. So, have you ever played Fortnite?
Yes.
Have you played Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
Have you played it on your PlayStation account, or on an account that you can prove that you've ever played with Fortnite?
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Then you can get in on this class action lawsuit because
I could get $11,
$11 fucking dollars. So apparently,
Too addicting.
Fortnite is too addictive,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a group of parents that are suing them because their kids don't eat, don't clean the rooms, don't shower because they're all too busy playing goddamn Fortnite. They're on that goddamn Nintendo playing that goddamn Fortnite.
Why don't you show some fucking discipline?
Right? But no, they're suing. They're suing.
That's stupid. You're gonna sue fucking candy because you can't stop eating it.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna sue.
Yeah, well, because it's never that
Ruffles,
fault.
you can never have just one ruffle. Therefore,
They're too addictive.
you're too
Therefore, we
addictive.
sue.
And we must sue
I'm gonna sue my
per
crack
bag
dealer.
of chips I've ever eaten in my life.
I'm gonna sue my crack dealer. It's just too addictive.
This shit, man, addictive.
Crack is too addictive. I'm gonna sue everyone. Everyone on the street corner.
They're gonna get a settlement. They're gonna get like a couple $100 million settlement.
Imagine. Well, they're doing a class action lawsuit, so I mean, the link hasn't.
Fortnite's like Disney, man. They have so much money now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
They
well, I
went
mean,
from being like a just like you didn't even know about Epic.
yeah,
Like you didn't even know Unreal Engine was Epic
yeah.
until like,
Fork Knife.
Fork Knife, yeah.
Yeah. Fork Knife.
Yeah, now everything's starting to look like Fortnite.
Yeah,
This game.
seriously. I mean, because the style's so popular. There was something.
It's probably easy too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cartoon. Like, it's less realistic. You don't have to go into detail. You can kind of you don't really need as many textures making a cartoon style Fortnite game or a Fortnite style cartoon game. I guess is how you would say it. As opposed to like a hyper realistic God of War, you're like all the detail you put into God of War. But if they made God of War look like Fortnite, it'd look it'd be a lot simpler.
Well, Kratos is in Fortnite.
Yes, he is. But he's. Who else did they? Oh, they added Geralt. I was gonna say Gerald.
Yeah. When does the
Did they cancel the new Witcher? Or did they cancel Witcher?
No, they're
Since
still
Cav-
working on the new.
Since Cavill's out?
No, they're working on the sequel still.
I saw a thing that said something about that Cavill leaving is, I don't know.
Detrimental to this. No.
I mean, it might hurt that it's Liam Hemsworth taking over, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
I feel
Unless he somehow.
I don't remember I don't even know. I haven't seen what he looks like recently.
He looks like.
He looks like Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, he
but
looks
with
like weak
hair.
Thor. He looks like a baby Thor, like someone put him in the dryer too long.
Yeah, so he's got dark hair instead of blonde.
There was something else about. Oh, the DC universe we talked about last week too that that no one heard. So James Gunn wants to start making games that link up with the movies. Who? James Gunn. So like we were talking last week, we were talking about like with Kill the Suicide Squad.
Like fucking.
They would have to make
what's that game that just came out?
which one?
The one with the sidekicks.
Oh, Gotham. No, yeah, Gotham.
Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights. That garbage ass game.
Yeah, but instead of it being terrible, it would actually be.
Is
tied.
Brian still up on
It
that
would be
game?
equally as
No.
terrible, but just tied.
He
to
fell
the
off? Or he just beat it?
Yeah, he fell off. He fell off.
He doesn't like it now?
No.
He's like, you were right.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like, this shit's sick?
No, he was trying to like it. He was trying to like, I'm trying to like this game.
I thought you said he liked it.
He was saying he was liking it, and then he texted me like a couple right after God of War
Because he
came
bought
out.
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never want to feel like
Yeah, fuck this game.
you never want to feel like you got fucked out of your money because you.
He finally admitted that Saints Row was better than that one.
Well, which one didn't he like? Saints Row?
He was shitting on Saints Row the whole time, and then
He told him to buy it?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't tell him to buy it. I told him I was gonna buy it. And, and I was like, he was like, "Oh, why are you gonna buy it?" I was like, "Cause I like Saints Row. I think it's gonna be a dope game."
Yeah.
And then he went up, but then he bought it, and he was like, "This game is shit." And I was like, "All right, well, I'm enjoying it." And then he was just like, "Yeah, but this game is shit." And I was like,
Okay.
And I would just kept, and every time we talk about how bad it is, like, I'm having fun with it. And then like then he started playing. We both started playing the Goddamn Kniggets, and I was like, this game is shit. And he was like, nah, it's not that bad. And then I was like, yeah, no, it's terrible. And then he was like, oh, who are you playing as? And I was playing as the Red Hood, which to me the Red Hood has the best fucking game mechanics. Like he's like everyone else is too flippity and.
He does 360s. He doesn't do flips.
Yeah,
He just spins. Yeah, he's more spinny.
No, my only complaint.
Spinny's more my vibe.
My complaint about him, I think I said it on the show though, is like so he's got guns. That's his weapon, right? And because everyone has a melee attack and they have a range.
Yeah.
So everyone else's range attack is basically a battering, but his is a bullets. So but when he's fighting, he has the guns in his hand and he's just beating you with the guns. And then he shoots you. He beats you with the guns. And then he shoots you.
Yeah, I hate when they have guns and melee thing, and they're like, they do like a fucking punch, spin, shoot,
Yeah.
kick, shoot.
Yeah.
And then follow up with a leg sweep, and then another shoot while you're on the ground. That's
Just let me aim and shoot whenever I want.
Yeah.
Whenever I want.
I can't remember what game it was
yeah,
right
just
now.
don't want to push shoot button in that general direction, and then automatically go.
Yeah. I can't remember what game it was.
It's not fun.
They had the character he kind of fought like the Red Hood does, but he had SMGs but he would shoot, but like the bullets didn't have any range. He was shooting blanks. It seemed like because only the muzzle flash is what did the damage.
Yeah.
So if you were out of range of the muzzle flash, like you could just be sitting like
yeah, you just like but there's nothing happening.
Yeah.
It's like in Mortal Kombat too, and they're like
Striker
has punches like that.
Striker shoots bullets.
Yeah, but I think he also has.
I think he might have like where it's just the muzzle flash that hits you.
Yeah, he goes like this.
Yeah,
and it doesn't actually shoot.
Yeah, it's a muzzle flash. Yeah, you're right.
It only hits fucking 5 feet from.
Yeah, the bullets just stop. Can you imagine how weak those bullets just falls out of your?
It's just the air. It's just an air pressure gun.
Yeah.
Just picture that in the action movie. Somebody like drawing down on somebody. They got the gun out. They're about to pull the trigger. They pull the trigger, and the bullet just kind of. It just like falls out like 2 feet down.
The bullets
aren't doing anything.
It's like a cattle prod.
It's like shooting in your dreams.
Yeah.
You never think the bullets just fall out of the hole.
I had a dream one time. I was in the Best Buy parking lot fighting like these giant weasels, and my punches were just so slow and heavy, and like they barely did. Well, I think they did do damage, but they were just like
It was like Hellboy. You were punching
I was like
Hellboy
underwater.
in that trailer.
That's funny. All right, and then I was going to wrap this up. Well, we're talking about dreams now.
Deep dream, you okay?
Yeah. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. On Twitters at RealPressStart. On TikTok at TheRealPressStart. And what else? Instagram, The Real Press Start. Like us, rate us, review us. Anywhere you get your podcast. On that note, game over. No more questions.